this one didn't go. Okay, wait a second. Hold on.
Good evening. I'm Rex Q. Fizzledorf, reporting to you live through the miracle of modern technology from inside the brain of a well-known, high-ranking elected official. At his request, we have agreed to keep his identity a secret, but we can tell you that he's not the president and has a few vices. Everybody with me so far? Good. Let's begin at the beginning. We'll start off by trying to locate what is known in medical circles as the inner child. Every person at the deepest core of their human heart has, or brain, producer, has a part of them known as the inner child, the part of them that never grows up. I think he's here now. Would you by any chance be this person's inner child?
I think so, but you'd have to ask my mommy for sure.
May I ask you a few questions?
I didn't do it! I didn't break Daddy's golf clubs by using them as pole vaults and trying to get to the top shelf in the cookie jar.
That's not what I was going to ask you about.
You weren't?
No.
Oh. Never mind.
But now that you mention it, what exactly happened to those golf clubs you broke?
What golf clubs?
The ones that you just mentioned.
I didn't do it!
Didn't do what?
Exactly.
What?
No comment.
And so you see, ladies and gentlemen, how early these typical political brain patterns develop. Let's move on. Next on our tour of the vice president, an anonymous politician's brain, we should be entering the medulla oblongata, the part of the brain responsible for decision making. Here it is now. Excuse me, could we have a moment of your time?
Hang on. Yeah, sure.
Let me just ask you one question. What is the toughest decision you've ever made? What's the matter? Do you have to go to the bathroom?
Hang on. Nope.
Well then, answer the question. What was the toughest decision you ever made? What is the matter with you?
It'd just be easier if you ask yes and no questions.
So I can't ask your position on foreign aid.
No.
Or the right to life issue.
No.
Or even what your favorite flavor of ice cream is.
Vanilla.
Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we have made a significant breakthrough. She was able to make that decision without the aid of her usual decision-making process. That was not a yes or no question, and yet she was able to answer it easily and without hesitation. How did you, ma'am, accomplish this amazing feat?
Ah, easy. It's written on my hand in case I forget.
Moving right along, we are now entering, perhaps, the most mysterious and unexplored part of the human being's brain, the conscience. Some would argue that politicians have none, but with the aid of modern technology, we have discovered its secret location. Here he is now. The politician's conscience. Excuse me, may we have a bit of your time? Well, obviously he is saving up his energy for what must be a monumental moral choice he has to make. Let's move in a little closer and see if we can see what's going on.
Oh, Murphy. Oh, Murphy. Come here, my little pleasure piggy. I'll show you what they mean by the executive branch. Oh, override my veto.
Well, viewers, it's time for our last stop inside the mind of the VP, and it may well be the most enlightening. We are advanced, and we are now going to explore the cerebellum, the most highly advanced and mature part of the brain. Ah, I believe this is him now. Now we may... what really makes this man tick. Excuse me, may we have just a moment of your time?
I didn't do it!
Wait a minute. Aren't you the inner child that we spoke to earlier?
Yeah, so?
So what are you doing in the cerebellum inside what is supposed to be the most highly advanced part of the brain?
Figure it out for yourself. I gotta go pee.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, an exclusive and eye-opening tour through the Vice President's brain. Be sure to join us next week when we continue our investigative series and go in search of the President's heart. This is Rex Q. Fizzledorf saying good night and heads up. Back to you, Craig.
Okay. Thank you very much to the public access players. That was wonderful. And thank you for giving me that brief role there. It was starring Mark and Ben and Wendy and introducing Craig as Arf the Wonder Dog. Thank you for that little bit there. Next up here, we're going to go to our movie review with our... No, we're not going to a movie review. We're going to a cow. We're going to go to a cow. Any particular cow are we going to? We're going to the cows. We're going to the cows in the field.
The other place.
Oh, we're going to the other place. Okay, and we'll be right back, okay, with callers, a free gift, and us. We're still going to be here. We're trapped. They won't let us out. Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes.